the analogy, women alike, to teach you non-metals. The gas in air you need is called oxygen. Oxygen is how to say oxygen. Water is written H2O. H2O. Water is one oxygen atom bonded with two hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen. Chemistry is easy to understand if you think of oxygen, hydrogen, and all the non-metals as women. Women, in nightclubs, want a man to give them drinks. Non-metals want a metal to give them electrons. Every hydrogen atom wants to be given one electron. Chlorine atoms also want to be given one electron. Chlorine. Chlorine, fluorine, and the other group 7 elements want one electron. Fluorine. Oxygen and sulfur want 2 electrons. Yes, if you're in group 7, you want 1 to be 8. If you're in group 6, you want 2 to be 8. 8 is the noble gas group, and it's the low energy stable electron structure. 8 is good. Full electron shells is what you want. 8 is it's 2 if it's helium, then it's 8 for neon, then it's 8 for argon to be stable. Oxygen and sulfur, spelled with an F if you're in America, are the group 6 non-metal elements. Have I mentioned the word elements before already in this thing? Nope, I don't think I have. Nitrogen wants 3 electrons. Nitrogen is in group 5. Is a group 5 non-metal. Carbon wants 4 electrons. But to get whole 4 is impossible, so carbon does sharing with other non-metals. Carbon and silicon are in group 4, are the group 4 non-metal elements. Silicon. Unhappy high energy chlorine atom. Happy low energy chlorine ion. Unhappy high energy oxygen atom. Happy low energy oxygen ion. X is an electron, is an electron from an atom. Low energy atoms have full outer circles called shells. In the chemistry nightclub, metals like iron, aluminium and copper give electrons to the non-metals. Positive metal ions attract negative metal ions in an ionic bonded salt. In salts. But before the non-metals get to the nightclub to meet metals, they get together with their female friends in groups called molecules. Molecules. That's how to say molecules. Non-metal atoms in molecules share electrons until they can get electrons from metal atoms. Oh dear, sneeze! Excuse me. Carbon dioxide is 2 oxygen atoms sharing electrons with a carbon atom in the molecule written CO2. Oxygen gas is 2 oxygen atoms sharing electrons in the molecule written O2. Oh, excuse me, sneeze. Non-metal sharing bonds are called covalent. Covalent. Bromine liquid is 2 bromine atoms sharing electrons in the molecule Br2. Chlorine gas is 2 chlorine atoms covalently sharing electrons in the molecule Cl2. Iodine solid is 2 iodine atoms covalently bonded in the molecule I2. These are all diatomic molecules. Di meaning 2. Nitrogen gas is 2 nitrogen atoms covalently bonded in the molecule N2. 2 unhappy high energy oxygen atoms, 2 happier low energy oxygen atoms in an oxygen molecule. Neither oxygen has 8 outer shell electrons of happiness. Each oxygen has a full outer shell of 8 electrons. Non-metal atoms like hydrogen or oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine want more electrons. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine are the group 7 nonmetals called halogens. Before non-metals meet metals to get electrons, they share electrons with other non-metals in covalent bonds. Di means 2, so pairs of atoms in a molecule are called a diatomic molecule, e.g. H2, F2, Cl2, Br2, O2, N2 are all diatomic molecules. Billions of oxygen diatomic molecules with no other atoms is called an element of oxygen. Draw 2 fluorine atoms with 9 electrons and a fluorine F2 molecule. Cool. Press my circle picture to get more of my videos. Press like, press subscribe. Bye!